What's going on, squad? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives Make Money Online Trainer Podcast. It's your boy, Brian Mark, and in today's episode, I'm joined by my clients for Podchats. Without further ado, tell me some wins. Tell me something good. Marilyn, what's good?
Hi, Brian. Something good. I think I'm gonna have a $13,000 month, so I'm excited about that. My question for you is, so I've had this happen 3 times this month, and I'm not really happy about it. So it's like, is there something that I'm doing wrong? That is, I've had 3 clients when I sign them up fall off right like after, and like again, it just doesn't really happen to me often. So I wanted to kind of explain to you what I usually do when I get on the call. I collect payment right away. And then I tell them I'll have everything ready for you by within a week. And then when the week is due, when I go through their onboarding call, that's when I go over everything like their program. And I get on the phone with them. I go over their nutrition plan and everything. And then that's when when I do the agreement. So I'm like, should I do the agreement when I'm collecting payment, or do I do it on the onboarding call? I just don't want it to be like super overwhelming. So what are your thoughts on that?
Where are people dropping off? Like what?
Well, this month it was like after I do the onboarding call. And I
So,
don't know if it's because they're feeling overwhelmed of like all the information, or yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on.
so after the onboarding call, and what did these clients say to you specifically?
They sound excited and they're like, I mean, like one of them, she was already, I would say, I wouldn't even count her as being a good lead, because she was like the person that was like asking for discounts, and just like it was even hard to get her to get like download the app type of thing. And so, but they didn't tell me anything that was like a red flag, I would say.
Did they drop off immediately after the onboarding call, or was it like a week later?
It was like, so one of them said, I was under the impression it was 300 for the program.
Okay.
And I was like, no, it's 300 a month. And I said that very clearly. And I think when she reviewed the agreement, I think that's when she was like, oh, this is like, I can't afford this. That's what she told me.
Understood. Okay. So based on that information, then I would do, so once you collect payment on the phone, if you're getting a lot of people drop off of the agreement, then I would either get them to take care of the agreement within the next 24 hours, or you could do it right there with them on the phone. Do you do it on phone or Zoom call?
I do it on the phone. So I do the agreement, I go over the agreement and my expectations that I have of them, and the expectations that they should have of me as their coach. And I go over like no cancellation fees. This is a 12-month program on that onboarding call.
On the onboarding call. Okay, cool. So I think it would probably make more sense to do it on the call when you have them on the phone, because if you're noticing a drop off, and this isn't advice for everybody, but if you're noticing a drop off specifically for this reason, then I would just take care of it on the call when they're in the moment. Get them to take care of their investment. And then right after that, be like, okay, cool. I just sent you through the agreement. Can you see that? Like, I'll just walk through it with you just so you can understand all the terms together. So first things first, this is a 12-month commitment. There is blah, 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 whatever. Just go through. This is what you can expect from me as a coach. This is what I need from you. Just do me a favor and sign that and just send it back to me and let me know once you're all done. And just get them to take care of it right there. So like, this isn't advice that I'd give to everybody, but for you specifically, because you're dealing with people dropping off after the onboarding call because of the agreement, I would just take care of it on the call.
Okay. I'll do that then. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you. Can I ask you one quick question?
Go ahead.
One more. So I want to plan a wellness day for my clients. And I know you do like your events, right? And I know you open it to the public. And that's what I've done before, where I do wellness retreats for the day and I open it to the public and the community. But now I kind of want to make it like exclusive for my clients and past clients. Do you have any thoughts about how I can like add more value to them or anything like that? Because I know you have experience like also doing events for your clients.
Yeah, with events for your clients, it's less about the value that's in the event, and it's more about like, obviously the value that's in the event is important. And you've already done an event, haven't you? You said? If you've already done an event, then to get people to come to the event is less about the value that's in the event, and it's more about the marketing for the event. And so if you're planning on doing the event, let's say 3 months time from now, like the promotions should start like immediately. And so the longer that you have to promote and hype it up and talk about why you're excited about it, talk about what you're going to be doing there. So it's kind of like selling a transformation package. It's less about the training, nutrition, and the accountability, and it's more about the marketing that gets them excited about the transformation package. So something to consider is you want to build anticipation and you want to make people excited to want to come. And that's marketing.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. Have a good day. Good
You
to see
too.
you.
Good to see
Bye-bye.
you.
Kayla, what's up?
Hello, how are you?
Good. Tell me some wins.
Good. I just launched my 4-day challenge. I'm gonna be starting the week of Valentine's Day on Monday, and I have 14 people already, which is good. I booked a call for tomorrow, so this kind of leads into my question. So she was a client from last year, and she's still struggling. So here are my thoughts. So I have a call through tomorrow. My challenge starts February 9th. So my thoughts are try to sell her into my high ticket program. But when she was with me last year, my program was 300 a month, now it's 500 a month, and she was one person that I actually spread the payments out like 6 months because of financial objections, so she was only paying 200 a month, so 500 a month is probably gonna shock her. Obviously, I should still try to do that, I'm assuming. So let me know your thoughts there before I go into my next question.
Yes, and also, are you set up on, like, any sort of payment processors where you can do, like, Affirm or Klarna?
Yeah,
So there is gonna be options for her to split it out under a longer duration if she needs to.
yeah, true. Okay.
So, yes.
So I'll offer that. And then I guess I got going into the challenge, if I can get more calls booked before then, if they can't, if it's a financial objection. So this is kind of based off Samantha's call on Monday where she's like, let's do the 4-day challenge and then try to get them into a 6-week challenge. So should I try to sell them into my high ticket program first? And then if
Yes.
they're like, no, 4-day challenge is over, then I pitch them the 6-week challenge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely 100% because they're significantly more likely to take you up on the 6-week challenge if they hear the price of your high ticket and then they're like, "Oh, what the hell? This thing's only
Okay.
XYZ." So 100% yes. And then the people that you're selling before the challenge, it's just I would get on the phone with them, do the consultation, and then the language would be like, "Okay, great." So like obviously, you join the 4-day challenge to get, to learn XYZ. But based on your goal of, wanting to lose 20 pounds, it's going to take you realistically about 6 months. Is that something that you're like looking to achieve? Like, is that something you're really committed to this year? Do you really want to hit this goal? Yes. Okay, great. Then like, would you mind if I shared with you a little bit about my 6-month transformation program? Yes. Then you're into the pitch.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Perfect.
Thanks, Kayla. Good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye bye. Elliot Allen, what's up, big dog?
What's going on, B? Sorry, I've been MIA.
It's all good, brother. Tell me some wins. What's going on?
Well, things are popping, dude. Sitting at just under 17K this month, so I might actually hit 20. Like
Damn.
one piff away. So stoked there. IG's at 117K. That just keeps growing. Community is actually like popping. It's really cool. Like a bunch of kids in there, just all hyping each other up and stuff. So that's cool. And then the biggest one, dude, is I set a date to quit. Finally.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be my birthday, so I got like 5 weeks, and then I'm peacing out.
Dude, congratulations. That's
So
dope. I love that.
thanks, man. I'm excited. It's all good. All good things. I got a pretty simple question for you though. I need to do more connection posts,
Mhm.
and the idea that I was having was to start doing like a lot more day in the life type of stuff, mostly like the morning stuff that people don't see me doing, like my routines and stuff like that. So I was gonna start posting more about that, but it'd be like since I don't do my own editing, I don't know like what the current I've used CapCut before, but I
Yep.
was wondering if you knew a good editing app that like auto cuts a lot of like empty recordings and stuff. If I'm just because it's gonna be I want to do like a voiceover type of thing, and it'll
Mhm.
be like me doing my morning thing in here, going to the gym, doing that, and then coming home and doing like some food stuff, and that'll kind of be it. I was wanting something that like auto cut a lot of that crap out of there. Is there anything like that?
Are you gonna do so I don't know of anything off the top of my head, but I know of a process that can make it easier. Are you planning on just filming their entire morning? Like, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, not like the entire few, but like long chunks. Yes,
Yeah. Are you just gonna have a tripod with you and a phone?
tripod, and then I was even gonna get some meta glasses, kind of get the POV
Oh,
perspective too.
that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. I wore mine for a while and then I just get ADHD and then I get bored and then I take them off. But they're still sitting over there. They were really cool when I wore them and then I just got ADHD.
My editing guy, my videographer has them, and he's been doing some cool stuff at his, so it kind of gave me that idea.
Very cool. Yeah. So long story short, I don't. I would just be very intentional with like if you pre-plan what you want to film, dude, and you're like, okay, I want to film myself getting out of bed. I want to film myself brushing my teeth. I want to film myself, eating my breakfast, whatever. So just figure out the 5 to 10 things that you want to film and just have your tripod with you and just record 30 seconds of each thing that you're doing. And it'll make it significantly easier for you to edit in CapCut. I don't know any softwares off the top of my head. I'm sure that there's some, but yeah, I don't know any off the top of my head.
Yeah, I know like Opus Clip does that cuts up like parts of stuff like this, but
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, that's probably better. Just record smaller chunks here and there. I do have another question that just popped into my mind too. I have an athlete wanting to come out to like do an in-person thing.
Mm,
So they're actually going to they're like 8 hours away. They're going to come out. We're going to spend like half a day together. And I was thinking about having my videographer come out and record it too.
yes.
to kind of put together something to offer that, like, I haven't really gotten to a point where I feel confident doing an event yet, but maybe like offering something like this to my current. I think there's a few clients that might actually take me up on it. Like, I don't know if there's any ideas you had for that, like how to kind of package that for clients.
Yeah. So what I think about is go to calculator. I'll tell you how I'll teach you how I think through it. So your business paid $17,000 this month. Let's say you worked an average of 160 hours on it. So it's 100, you're worth $106 an hour is what your current like hourly rate is technically. So like how many hours are you going to spend with a client?
4, 5, maybe.
So times 4, right? But so it's 425, but you also are going to be taking time away from the other things that you're doing, which would double the price because you're not going to be making money doing the other stuff. $18,000.
850.
Yeah, it would be like I would be doing like $1,000 because $1,000 and you can come out and spend half a day with me. That would likely be for the first round that I would do. I'm assuming people are going to jump at that, and then once a few people jumped at that, then you could increase the prices based on the demand.
Cool. Anything like video wise that you feel like, or just kind of like let my video guy do his thing?
Yeah, I would mic you and the athlete up, and then I would just record everything. And then there's gonna be like what I would do with the edits, Elliot, is I would just split test because you're gonna be coaching the athlete the entire time, right? So like there's gonna be like a ton of valuable information in there, and then it'll just be split testing the best way to get into the information. Because maybe as an example, you're doing a specific exercise demo, and then but it's like that exercise demo could be a boring video, but then there's probably 3 different things that you said throughout the session that could be like pulled to the first 3 seconds. So then it's pulled to the first 3 seconds. Like if you don't do this, you'll never run fast. And then there's another one that's like the worst mistake you're making when you're doing lunges is da 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 da. So you take these 3 different hook variations and then you plug all 3 onto the same body of video, and then you post all 3 of those on TikTok, and whichever one performs the best, you post on Instagram. So yeah, that would be like how I would go about those sessions. And that's how I do filming, Elliot, is like if I'll have my videographer come to the gym with me in the morning for like 2 hours, and we just record everything I'm saying. And then I just have my team add 3 different hooks to, specific bodies of video to figure out which hook is going to perform the best.
Sick. I like that. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
Cool. Appreciate you, bro. Talk soon. Peace out.
Later.
By the way, you should come to Content to Cash because I'm going to deep dive into what I just went over.
I just opened that up, so I'm gonna take a look at it now.
Bet. Peace out. What's up, Corey? How you doing?
Fucking great as always. How you doing?
Best day of my life, Corey. Tell me something good. I love seeing your smiling face, bro.
Same. Things are going good. I've been super consistent with this series. I think I'm on like day 73 or something.
Wow. That's dope.
So that's going good. And I was doing the list for a little while and that was going okay. But then I was kind of feeling like it wasn't turning into anything. So then that led into, I think Mama J was talking about, oh, you want to have it lead in, like it should be filling the gap of like the first step that they want to take.
Yep.
Right. And so I was like, that kind of clicked in my head. I was like, okay, cool. First step that they want to take is just getting comfortable in the gym. So then I made a like free 2-week starter plan. And that was from Samantha Mills. Shout out to Sam. And so then now I have this 2-week starter plan that I'm like giving out to people. And then that leads into like a paid 6-week, so on and so forth, which I'm very happy with this plan. But now I'm trying to figure out ways to get more people to comment that keyword on the post.
The post or like what post?
No, just like I'm going to keep putting that as like the CTA is like comment start and I'll send you over a free 2-week plan, basically. Send you a post if it helps, but.
So how do you get more people to comment on your stuff is the question. It's a good question.
Yeah. I guess.
That's not a bad question.
Yeah. How do I get people?
Yeah, it's not a bad question
with that keyword.
How do I get more people to comment on my stuff? It's not a bad question at all. I was just wanted to make sure I understood the question.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to get more people to comment on your stuff, then you need to figure out what is currently trending on Instagram right now. And then you need to attach the value that you have to provide with what is currently trending. And so if like the 2-week starter plan in the gym, right? Like the way that I see it is it's like, so your avatar is gay men, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like it could be like gay, confident, and jacked on like the left side of the screen, and like gay, not so confident and struggling, or it's whatever on the right side of the screen. And then the guy that's on the left side of the screen is like, I have no idea what to do in the gym. And then the guy on the right side of the screen is like, oh dude, I go to the gym 3 times a week and I have a specific workout plan. And then the other guy's like, I feel really awkward when I walk in the gym. And the other guy's like, oh, dude, I feel confident because I always have a plan when I walk in, you know? And the other guy's like, yeah, but I just like don't really know what specific exercise to be doing. And be like, oh, dude, I work out, I do 3 full body days a week and I hit every single muscle group once a week. And then that guy on the left's like, dude, where'd you learn that? And you're like, oh, it's easy. Just make sure you're following me and comment with the word start, and I'll send you a 2 weeks long starter plan for free. You know?
I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna
So
definitely.
so you got to think about, so like that's what I think through, you know, it's like you got to figure out what's working right now. And then you got to attach the value that you have to provide with what's working right now. So for me, as an example, so like the what's working right now, Corey, is like the split screens for sure are working. Lists are working as well. So it could be like 10 things every gay man needs to develop confidence to go to the gym, or like 10 things every gay man needs to get jacked. And then it's just like a list of 10 different things. Like if you go to my page, you'll see like a list of like a bunch of list videos. And for you, it'd be like 10 things every gay man needs to get jacked. And then you just point to the list of 10 things. And then you're like, if you want a free 2-week plan to help you get started in the gym, come with the word start and I'll send it over.
Okay.
So the answer to your question is to figure out what formats are currently trending on social media and attach the value that you have to provide with the formats that are already trending.
Okay. I'll definitely add those into like the cycle that's already there. And do you feel like me putting that as like a CTA on like pretty much everything right now is like a little too much?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think so either, but because I'm doing the daily, like the series is me doing things wrong in the gym so you don't have to.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And so like conversations have become very easy because of that, because people are like, I love that you're doing that, you know, like I instantly followed when I saw that. So I want to keep that going. And right now I'm like inserting in towards the beginning of the video, like I'll show basically like I'll have a hook be like, if you want big tits, then like, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
This is the one for the boys that want big tits.
Yeah.
Or something. And then that leads into this is day 73 of me doing things wrong in the gym, so you don't have to. And then if you're new to the gym, comment plan, and I'll send you over a free 2-week starter plan. And then it goes into the value.
Yeah. I think it's too much at the start, but why don't you play around with where you put it? So like you could put it in the first line of the caption, and I would put it at the end of the video because you don't want to lose people during the CTA. So I would get people in with the hook, and then it's your series, because right now you've got hook, series, CTA, then value. Like, and if you guys does everybody have the Edits app on their phone? Edits app. Do me a favor, go to your Edits app on your phone, Corey. And if you go to the Edits app on your phone, I want you to pull up a recent reel that you posted. Just any reel. You see that retention graph? Let me know if you can see the reel. So go to your Edits app, go to the reels. If you click on any reel like this, then you scroll down, you'll see the retention graph like this. Everybody see that?
Just seeing projects.
Go to the analytics thing on the far right side.
Yeah. Okay.
Far right.
Yeah, got it.
And then so like your goal is to have a high retention in the first 3 seconds, and you don't want to create a big drop off, because if you create a big drop off, then less people are going to be able to see it at the end. And you'll be able to see which videos, like when a video sucks donkey balls, because trust me, I get videos that suck donkey balls all the time. Like this video sucked donkey balls as an example. It's like starts and then it's just like nobody's watching. So you don't want to cause that. And you want to get straight to the value as soon as possible so that people stick around. So long story short, you could do the CTA at the end of the video. You could also put it in the first line of the caption. That's typically what I'll try to do. I'm just putting it in the first line of the caption, because I don't have to interrupt the video flow at all, and I still get the CTA across.
Okay. And people usually see the captions in reels.
Oh yeah. That's the first thing. Like if scroll through your reels feed right now, Corey.
Yeah.
All you see is the first line of the caption.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the first line. So you just make your CTA fit in the first line of the caption.
Okay. I will try playing around with the placement and stuff. Appreciate it.
Cool. Appreciate you, bro.
I'm excited for the 3 days of value coming up. That's gonna be fucking sick.
It's gonna be sick. I'm excited too, bro. Appreciate you.
All right.
Peace. Gio, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
How you doing, my man? Tell me some wins.
I'm chilling, bro. Everything's good. Yeah, I mean, I joined the CLA in April and had a couple 15K months, might hit 16K this month. Been pretty much over 11K since October. So everything's going really well, dude. But I'm definitely kind of getting to a point. I have like almost 80 clients now. I do this myself. I don't have anyone like helping me out. So definitely feeling like the bottleneck. And one thing that I want to try to automate is my onboarding process so that I don't have to deal with like a bunch of questions. So pretty much what I do now is after I make their program, I'll send them a Loom video going over like how to use Trainerize, how to use their meal plan, just like all the little details. And if I have a week where I have 5 new clients, that's going to take me a while.
Mhm.
And Thursdays and Fridays, like, you know how it is, like the check-in process, Thursday, Fridays,
Yep.
chaos. So like I'm trying to make my onboarding, like I make their program and then I send them something that I can kind of send to everybody so
Mhm.
that my onboarding is like, doesn't take time and
Mhm.
they're actually like onboarded and ready to go. So,
Yep.
and then one thing I wanted to point out, because I know some coaches do like Zoom calls, like group Zoom calls. I don't think I'm there yet because some week I only get like 2 clients and it's like to set up a Zoom call, eh. But I did like when I got onboarded to the 10K that I don't know if it was Canva, but it was some kind of PDF that had like checklists on like what to do. I was
Mhm.
like, that's actually pretty dope if I could do something like that. So I just want to hear your opinion, what you think I should do right now to make my onboarding a little bit more automated.
Yeah. So if you have, there's a few different ways to skin the cat. So I'll talk about all of them. The goal that you have right now is basically to save yourself as much time as humanly possible. The answer that I would typically give would be hosting a group Zoom call to be able to bring all your clients in, because it's going to significantly increase the retention, even if you're only signing 2 clients a week. It would significantly increase your retention and it would decrease the amount of time that you spend on one-on-ones. And it also gives your boys an opportunity to get to know each other. That's the one that I'd recommend. I'll
Okay.
give you some different options though, based on the fact that it just sounds like you're not really interested in that. The second option would be filming like a Loom video explaining. It's like you'd be basically doing what you would be doing for your custom looms, except the difference would be that you're not going over their specific program. You're going over what your program looks like. So it's like,
Right.
here's where you're going to access your specific meal plan that's been customized to your specific needs, and then once you download your meal plan, you'll have a grocery list that looks almost like this, but obviously for you, I customize your meal plan to your specific needs. When it comes to your training plan, this is how you access the app. This is how you download it. In terms of your check-ins, these are the rules for the check-ins. In terms of the community, this is how you access your community. So once you're done watching this video, it's like a 5 to 10 to 15-minute video. Once you're done watching this video, come back to the chat and let me know. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer for you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that sounds good. And it's funny because I was watching old YouTube video of you and Cole. Cole looked completely different, but it was a video of you guys, I don't know, I think you were doing like a podcast or something, but you were talking about onboarding. Cole
Yep.
was saying, I made mine like a video with like sound effects, blah, blah, blah. And then you were like, oh, I just do a Loom video. So
Yep.
where you're at now, what is your opinion on that? Would you go more Cole's route or would you go your route?
Loom video. I'll tell you why. Because like, dude, even at the scale of my company as it is right now, like I try to keep things as simple as I possibly can, because I feel like when you keep things as simple as you possibly can, it creates more relatability for the user.
Okay.
Like it's like, oh, this dude like did this for me, Even if it's template, I still like I'll build my slides as simple as I possibly can. Like when I'm doing my webinars, I do my webinars on my computer on my Zoom room. Like I try to keep things as like relatable and relatable and on their level as possible.
Okay, gotcha. And that was really helpful. Thank you so much. And then one more question, just your opinion. Where do you think I'm going to be maxing out in regards to workload with, where I'm at 80 clients? I just finally stopped working on the weekends, which is like a blessing. But like, where do you think's like, all right, dude, like you need to get someone to help you? Like, what is that client level, would you say?
You're already there.
All right.
So I'll give you an overarching answer because obviously you probably already knew that. So I'll give you the theory behind it. Inside of the Million Dollar Mastermind, Gio, when we're talking about scaling companies, I always tell my clients to be aware of what their max capacity is. My definition of max capacity is how many clients can you actually handle while still delivering a high value service without working 7 days of the week. And so I usually predefine max capacity for most people around 80 people. Like 80 clients is typically max capacity. So you're already there. And then the advice that I give to the Million Dollar Mastermind students is that you want to be hiring when you're at 80% capacity, which for you would be around 60 clients. So I define max capacity as around 80 clients and you want to start hiring around 60. And the reason for that is because now when you hire, it's going to take even more time to train and you don't have a lot of time because you're already at capacity. So yeah, you're already there. Long story short.
Okay, gotcha. And in regards to hiring, should I hire I think the content like takes so long and I feel like that being off my plate, like the editing wise, like if I
Oh
had
yeah.
like someone editing, dude, that's so many hours that I can do like
Yeah.
not editing. Like someone
Yeah.
else could do that. Like, would you say that's a good move to go that route than hiring like a support coach. I genuinely feel that if I hired a support coach and I'm close with all my clients, like, you know, I have a nice brand going, they're gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? Like doing my check-ins, like, what do you
Yeah.
think about that?
Yeah. So two things. One, I do think that having somebody to edit your videos is a good idea. You can go to onlinejobs.phgo, make a job
Mhm.
posting for a video editor. You can use ChatGPT to come up with a little prompt for like writing ask it to help you come up with a job description for a video editor that you're willing to pay between $5 and $15 per reel. Get them to submit an application to your email and then give your email in the job posting. And then the way that you'll hire them, Geo, is you're going to give them a test project. So essentially, give all video editors that come in raw footage from your last shoot, and then send them a video that you've done on your page. And then tell all the video editors that every single video editor that's applying is going to get the same raw footage. And you're going to be judging them based on two things. Thing number one is how good is the edit? And thing number two is how fast do they get it back to you? And thing number three is how closely does it match to your brand? So send them all the same footage, send them a piece of your content that you've already posted on your page, get them all to submit a test project. And then once you have the top 2 to 3 people back from all that information, then you'll just interview those people. You can find an editor for between like $500 to $1,500 a month. Definitely a very valuable hire. But to answer your question about the support coach, like you have to define what kind of company you want to run. You know, when I say that, like if you are unwilling to hire somebody to help you support you on the back end, then you will 100% stay stuck at the revenue that you're currently at. I'm 100% certain of that. So you
Yeah.
absolutely must figure out what kind of business you run around. And maybe this is like a deeper level conversation. This is the conversation I have with MDM students though, is like, regardless of what business model you decide you want to run, Geo, I absolutely recommend that you get somebody to help you out with your clients. And you don't have to get somebody that does all of your check-ins as an example, even somebody that was like checking on your clients' compliance to their macros, somebody that was messaging your clients when they missed workouts, somebody that could help you with the day-to-day responses with the messages, that could take some of the work off your plate, somebody that could help you with programming. Like there's a lot of things that you could customize the role to do. It's not like you have to follow the SOP exactly and be like, oh, I have to do exactly what this says. But there's definitely things that you could take off of your plate that would save you time and make your client experience better. But that's only level one, Geo. Level two is defining what kind of business you want to build. Because if your goal is to scale this company, and again, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but do you want to
Yeah.
scale?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
Yeah.
battle I'm fighting. I'm like, do I
Yeah.
want this to be like my thing or do I want this to be like a
Right.
company at the end? Yeah. So I
Right.
know what you mean.
Right. So like if you do want to scale, there's basically 3 different models that you can scale with. Model number one is like a support coach model where clients are working underneath you and you have support coaches to help them. It doesn't sound to me like that model would resonate with you based on the information that you're providing to me. Model number two is called the transformation coach model. That model is essentially where you and a coach are working together to serve the client, and the client is very aware of the transformation coach. They know of them. And model number three is the assistant coach model. The assistant coach model is where coaches are working underneath you. They have a face in the brand, but they're not acquiring clients. You're signing clients and you're giving it to your assistant coach. So yeah, you just have to figure out what kind of business you want to build. But regardless of what kind of business you want to build, in my opinion, you absolutely must have a coach to help you support with your clients. It's a
Yeah,
must.
that makes so much sense with the support coach. Yeah, I definitely was thinking about it another way, but no, that makes so much sense, dude. Thank you so much. That was all super, super helpful.
Cool. Is there anything else I can do for you, Big Geo?
That is it, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course, bro. Have a great day. Good to see you.
You too, bro.
Peace out. Jared, what's up?
What's up, B Mark?
Tell me some wins, Jared.
Big win. I boosted a post last Wednesday and I got 200 plus followers as of today. So that's a win.
We love that.
And I DM'd all those 200 people and I was able to book one call, but I need to be able to book more calls. And right now I feel like I'm struggling with that. And I've been posting a lot of value. And for my proof content, I've been doing a lot of reels where it's like my client was like this, but now they look like this. And
Yep.
this is what we did. And for my connection, I usually just like try to document things that I'm going through or tell stories about my life. And I'm just looking for tips on how I can book more calls from these cold leads or attract hot leads.
So the people that are coming in, you said you got 200 followers from the post. The
Mhm.
people that you ended up getting to follow you, did you go to all the profiles? Did they look like ideal clients?
I went to all of their profiles. I'd say 80% are like men, middle aged, like 30, 40 years old. So yeah.
Well, that's good news. And you said you were only able to book 2 calls. Like what was the what was the process in the DMs? Like were people non-responsive? Like how many people replied? Like what was your opener? etc.
My opener is always has been, hey, name, thanks for the follow. Are you on a fitness journey or are you just enjoying the content?
How many people replied out of 200?
I'm not sure how many exactly replied, but I would say if I sent 30 a day, maybe 10 replied each time. So maybe about 50 replies in total.
That's great. And then, so out of the 50 replies, you were only able to book one call. Where did those conversations go?
The conversations that I booked calls were so easy. It's like, I'm on a fitness journey. Oh, nice. What are you working towards? Oh, I'm trying to lose fat. All right, mind if I ask a couple questions I could help? And then they're open and honest and we're just having a conversation, the call. The ones that aren't getting a call, it's like, oh, I'm just enjoying content. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, what content do you like? Diet or exercise? Like, I really like your diet content. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then that's pretty much, I send them
Okay.
like a free resource and then that's it.
Okay, so you got 200 followers. So wait, how much did that cost you for those 200 followers?
$20 a day for 7 days. So $140.
Those are some pretty good stats. So here's the thing. Out of every 100 followers, we should be able to book one call. So I want to implore you to, like, I don't think this is a content thing. I think we're closer than we think. That one call that we booked, did we close that dude?
Dude, no. And it was honestly the weirdest sales call ever.
What do you mean?
He was asking for like a lot of different things at the end. Like I was telling him about the accountability. Every week you'll get a check-in form that you reply to. When he's like, I've worked with 6 other online coaches before, and some of them do Loom check-ins. Are you one of those coaches? And I was like, yeah, I do Loom check-ins, but if you want to do something else, like we could work on it. And he just kept on like saying like that I wasn't the coach for him, but also saying like he wanted to work with me. And it was really confusing and weird.
So you let him run your call?
I mean, at the end, I gave up and I was just like, all right, man, I'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, I don't think you should give up on this fucking. Did you turn that post off?
No, it's still going.
Yeah. So you got signs of life here. Don't give up on this fucking post. So like, don't give up on this. And I also think that anybody that said that they're on a fitness journey, I want you to follow up with. Don't focus any of your energy on people that said that they're just enjoying the content. I want you to focus more of your energy on people that said they're on a fitness journey. Anybody that said that they're just enjoying the content and they're like, I'm just enjoying the diet content, be like, okay, great. Like I do have a couple reels I'm going to send you that I think you might find valuable, and then send them a couple reels. And then if you want to follow up a couple days later to see how they went, sweet. But focus all of your energy on the people that said that they're on a fitness journey. But I would say keep your eye on that ball, because I don't think you should take your eye off that ball yet, because that has signs of life.
Okay. I'll just keep trying from the new followers that are coming in. Pretty cool.
That is correct. Yes.
Nice. All right. And with the proof content, do you think I should post a picture of a before and after and a caption, or should I keep doing the reels?
I think both. The answer is not one or the other. It's always both. So I think having the proof in the videos is valuable, but I also think if people come to your page, because I'm looking at your page right now, big dog, and if like people come to your page, they should be able to like just scroll through and see the client results. And we have them at the top of the page, which is great. But if I scroll through your page, I don't see client results. Whereas like people should be able to scroll through your page and visibly see results from clients that you're working with.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. Got it.
All right, Jared Velez. I hope you have the best day of your entire life.
Thank you, B Mark. You too.
What's up, Coach Trav? Big dog. Hello, Travis. Tell me some wins.
Well, signed 2 clients since last time I spoke to you. One was a 12-month agreement at high ticket $450. Another one was a close friend and family. So with friends and family, what I do is I actually don't have them on a 4-year agreement. Because I like to maintain those relationships.
Yeah.
I do 8-week cancellations. So
Cool.
month to month, no less than an 8-week notice for cancellation. And that's for me to do an exit plan with them, whether they're in the cut deficit, bring them to maintenance. So that was good. Booked 6 calls this week. I have 4 calls booked tomorrow. I had 10,000 new followers since the last time we talked. So it's catching up with those follows, because I can't do the ManyChat.
Yep.
Was a bit of a struggle, because like it doesn't allow me to auto send to new followers. But I just put CTAs on everything. Cool. And that's helping me capture. So I have to like intentionally do an hour of scanning every single post for like the last week. I just go through every morning and see. I need to integrate a little bit more with ManyChat, but that definitely helped a lot.
I'm glad.
So if anybody doesn't have ManyChat on there, it made a huge difference on how many calls I can book.
Cool.
Now, I have a question mostly because I mostly focus on high ticket, but I noticed that they told me to talk to Janelle. I know she runs like a low ticket, mid ticket, and high ticket.
Yep.
Now, what are your thoughts on that? And as far as, because I feel like I'm also losing potential business that might not necessarily be high ticket.
Yep. So what are my thoughts on that? I obviously run that business model, you know, because I have the Change Lives Academy, the 10K Mastermind, the Millionaire Mastermind, but I also have a big team, you know? So if you have a big team, it's easier to do. If you don't have a big team, it's harder to do. Because even if you sign people into a low ticket, Travis, low ticket people want high ticket service. It's always the way it goes.
Yeah.
So for that reason specifically, like unless you had a big team, I would not advise to build a low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket. I do think it's wise to have high ticket, mid ticket. I think that's wise.
So
Because what you could do, Travis, is you could take your high ticket. For your high ticket, how many check-ins are you doing?
weekly, 15 minutes.
Right. So like for your mid ticket, you could do bi-weekly and you could do 10 minutes, you know, bi-weekly looms instead of a 15-minute call, you know?
I had those payment links ready, but this client wanted to pay $200 a month, right? They pretty much sent that in the DM. Hey, like I'm only budgeting $200 a month. And I was like, well, let's talk about your finances and we can figure out something that is somewhere in the middle. So what I did was my low ticket used to be $250, my mid ticket used to be $350, and my high ticket's $450. I made my low ticket $300, which is no calls. I made my mid ticket $350, and then my high ticket $450. So when you had to pick between $350 and $350 difference was like, I want the calls. So
Yeah.
I have that positioned now in there. I know because I personally work with a coach that I pay $300 a month and it's tech support only. But I call that my like no excuses, no bullshit plan. Like you don't need me to baby you. You don't need me to remind you. You want a plan. It's a no excuses plan. If you're on that plan, I'm not reminding you to do shit. It's for somebody who has worked with me in high ticket, then has moved to mid ticket, and you already know what I expect of you. You know how to track. You just need plan. You need accountability, and you need structure. Right.
Smart.
So I did that, and that was pretty successful. Now, my other question was, what are your thoughts on just implementing ads to bring in more qualified leads to save me time in the DMs as well?
Oh, dude, I promise you, ads will not save you time in the DMs and bring in more qualified leads. And that will do the opposite. That will do the opposite. That is not, that is definitely the opposite. If anything, bro, like you got to think about the ROI. What's your revenue doing right now? How much revenue are you doing per month?
Right now, I'm probably at around 20.
You're around 20? Okay. You should. When's the last time you had a call with Janelle?
I wanted to hop on it last time, but somebody else was subbing her call. Alex was doing her call last time, Sunday.
Okay. I'm going to tell Janelle to hop on with you because there's ROIs, like as an example, like an ROI positive for you would be definitely hiring a virtual assistant. Because if you think about hiring a virtual assistant could get you, you know, you invest $1,000 in a VA that's in your DMs for 8 hours a day. And that person could book you 2 to 3 calls a day times 30 days. That's 60 calls a month. You know, your show up rate's 80%. So you're going to take it's 80 to 70%. So that'll end up being like 40 sales calls on the calendar. You close 50% of them, let's say that's 20 new clients. The average client pays you $350 a month. So 20 times 350 is, you know, $6,000, $7,000 recurring that you add by hiring one person. So there's moves that I would make that are significantly before the move that you're about to make. So I'll tell Mama J to set up something with you to have a chat.
Now, I have had people reach out to me in my DMs that are appointment setters, and especially if they work on commission. Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't fall for them. They're full of shit. Coming from somebody that I get probably 50 DMs a day from appointment setters. They're full of shit. Don't do it.
And now where would I get a VA from specifically? Do you do overseas or?
Overseas, always. Overseas, always. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one thing for sure is, I mean, I'm pretty on it. Like, I think right now I'm sending about 30 to 50 DMs. That message you told me to send, where in the world are you from, has a way better response rate. I'm talking after I send 10 DMs, I'm getting 7 responses. Versus, are you following for fitness content? Are you on a fitness journey? Like, it's way better. Like that, not only that, but it's also allowing me to really foster leads over time. I flag them all. So most of them are interested, but they're not warm yet. But I have some that I've been continuing to check on week by week that were just about a week ago, and they're getting warmer and warmer and warmer because they're seeing more content. That definitely was a big difference. Definitely, I think that just the DMs overall is something I need to work on. So yeah, that's probably going to be my next step, because that's the biggest thing is just the volume. Like today I had probably 1,000 followers overnight. So I was trying to look through and I was like, God damn, like I cannot message all these people.
Yeah, I think I told you this last time, but you're sitting on $100,000 a month business.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I feel it. It's the momentum is really going right now.
Yep.
The ManyChat was the biggest thing to really implement booking calls. Once I did that, it was a life changer for me.
Yeah.
All right,
You got
sweet. So then I'll talk to Janelle. I think
Yep.
this VA is definitely what I need now.
I agree, bro. I agree.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bro. Congratulations on your success, Travis. Proud of you.
Thank you, man. Thanks
Peace
again.
out. Dylan, what's up?
Hey, Brian, what's up, man?
Best day of my life, brother. Tell me some wins.
Wins would be I got the VSL sorted. That's pretty good. I haven't used it yet, but it's. Am I able to put that in the group to get people's
Oh, yeah.
feedback?
Oh yeah.
Cool. And I only have two simple questions today. One is because I edit everything on CapCut. Is it better for me to put that through edits first before I post it because they're an Instagram affiliate?
Yeah, I try to do as many of whenever I'm doing my own videos, because I get my videographers do all my stuff. But whenever I'm doing my own videos, I always put them through edits. Always. Yeah.
Cool. And the other question was, what was that website? Onlinejobs.what?
Onlinejobs.ph.
PH.
And then if you guys ever need to hire anybody, so that's where you go for you find a virtual assistant. I will caution. So for those of you guys that are in North America, you don't want to hire a VA to be logged into your account. Honestly, you shouldn't be hiring a VA in the 10K mastermind anyways, because we don't really support with that kind of stuff in the mastermind, but a lot of you guys are going to do it anyway. So I may as well tell you how to do it. Onlinejobs.ph. I would not put a VA in your account that's in a significantly different time zone. So for you, you're in Australia, Dylan. So
Yeah.
the Philippines makes sense. So that's the perfect place to go. For somebody that's in North America, that's not good because then Instagram notices the IPs being around the world. But for you, it's a good place to go.
All right, cool. Thanks for that.
Cool. You're welcome, bro. Okay, good to see you, bro. Talk to you soon.
You too. Have a good day.
Peace out. Stevie, what's up?
Hey Brian, let's see, a win. I don't know. So that reel I filmed at the mansion in April is the one that I have boosted right now. And since October, I've gone from 3,000 followers to 11.4K followers because of that reel being boosted alone.
We love that. We love that.
Yeah, so that's cool. So now the problem is, of all of those new people, I've only been able to sign up one person.
Okay.
So my main source of income at this point is still coming from people that have known me in the past. And I know last time we chatted, you were like, this is potentially a content issue. So I've been working on my content and that improved a lot. Like there was a stretch of time, probably the last month, where I felt like I didn't even have to try that hard and I was just getting way more views than usual for me.
Yep.
And then in the past week, it just like got fucked. Like I went from like consistently being over 1,000 views or more to like the 200 to 500s again. But nothing really changed. So I'm like, oh, maybe people are getting bored. But my question's not really about content. I think it's like, should I stop this boosted post?
Yeah.
Because it's not giving me back what I need. And the people that I'm chatting with, like, I think out of like 5,000 DMs I sent, I've only signed up one person and I've had phone calls with maybe 4.
Yeah. So I have 2 questions. Question 1, do you have the ManyChat automation set up where it's automatically DMing the new followers?
So I did for a little while, and I was actually getting a better reply rate when I had that on. Well, that's not even fair for me to say because I'm not going to lie. I got a little bit disheartened and I stopped sending DMs for a couple weeks because I was just like, this is not yielding me a return right now.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, I did have a ManyChat. I just turned it off last week, but now it's like no DMs are getting sent. I started again today because I was just like, I need to get out of my head about it.
Mm-hmm. So the conversations, how many questions are in your DM script? And what is your DM script exactly, like verbatim?
Well, I'm using like the main one that you guys put up there.
Okay, so
within
that.
reason.
Thanks for the follow. You want to finish journey right now? Just enjoying the content.
Yeah.
Out of 5,000 people, even if 10% of those people replied, it's 500. So then what's the next question in the DM script?
It kind of depends on what they reply to me, but it'll usually be like, okay, so let me actually do this for you.
Show me.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to show you?
Show me. 5,000 messages in one call booked. My spidey senses are tingling.
Well, I think part of it's like, for some reason, I feel like I'm a fucking weirdo in the DMs and people don't want to talk to me and I don't really know where I'm going wrong. Let's see here.
This is
But
why you,
I've
like,
been like going through these trainings and stuff and trying to learn and get better, but it's not getting better. So I'm like frustrated, you know. Okay, I want to screen share. I want to do this for you. I'm trying to figure it out.
green blue button in the middle.
Boom, share. Okay. This is, let's see here.
Finish in addition to the videos. Just working out with different videos. We're coming from foot surgery. Foot surgery. Oh man, how long is that recovery? So immediately it's like you're right into it. So like I follow the exact same DM flow regardless of the person that I'm having a conversation with because it works. So like I'm gonna give you the DM flow and I want you to follow it verbatim. Hey, hey Franny, thanks for the so I would just say, hey Franny, thanks for showing some, thanks for the follow or whatever. Are you on a health and fitness journey right now or just enjoying the content? So they say, I'm just working out with different videos, recovering from foot surgery. I'm like, oh, I love that. Whereabouts are you from? That's the second question.
Okay.
Love that. Whereabouts are you from? They're gonna say, I'm from West Tennessee, Texas. They're like, oh, that's dope. I'm from California. Is there any sort of fitness goals that you're working on at the moment? Yeah, I'm like, well, she already said I'm recovering from a foot surgery. So you said, so you mentioned you had a foot surgery. Like, what happened? And then she's gonna be like, oh, I had da. I'm like, oh, I totally get it. Mind if I ask a couple of questions, see if I can help? Bam, into the DM script.
Okay.
But so like typically this is the DM flow. It's fitness journey right now, just enjoying the content. Whereabouts are you from? Then you tell them where you're from. Ask them if they have any fitness goals they're working on at the moment. The next question that I usually will ask 80% of the time is, tell me about your story. What's like, what got you started on your fitness journey? And then after they tell me their story, then I'll say, mind if I ask a couple of questions, see if I can help. Then I'm in the DM script.
Okay.
Show me some more combos. I want to see.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's get down to.
Let's get down.
Let's get down to some decent.
You also
ones.
need to have many chats start the conversations for you, Stevie, because then you can just focus on being in the.
Okay,
comments.
so turn that back on, basically.
Yeah, go to Christy. Go to Kristen.
This one this was like just the opener. Also, she doesn't follow me, so I didn't want to push too much.
Okay, next, Karen.
That's my friend. Yeah.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, I don't bother her anymore about that shit. Maybe this one. This one just kind of ghosted me.
Training for women by women. Yeah. Yes. Someone who gets it. Someone your energy's tanks. You got to turn this. Yeah. It's just too much right away. Boom.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just like, you're like, bam, you want to buy my shit? There's no, so like she was into it. So like for Haley. So like there's signs of life here. So training for women by women. Yay. Be like, hell yeah. Exclamation mark. Whereabouts are you from?
Okay.
Cause like, it's like, boom, you're like right into it. Bam, bam, bam. It's like, so you gotta like, I don't know how to say this in a way that isn't weird.
So you just say it. You don't need to be nice to me.
No, it's not you. It's just I have a weird statement that I'm about to say out of my mouth, and it's just gonna sound weird. But you gotta lube the tube, You can't just like jump right in and fucking be like, yo, you want to buy my stuff? You gotta, warm them up a little bit, Yeah. So it's like, what I'll do my page, training by women. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Like, yeah, I love that. Where are you from? Whereabouts in the world are you from? They're going to be like, I'm from fucking Texas. You're like, oh, that's great. I'm from California. Weather's great out here. Like, do you have any goals you're working on at the moment? Yeah, I would love to lose the belly fat, increase my energy. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. I love that for you. Like, tell me about your story. What got you started into fitness? Well, I got started in fitness because of cool. Mind if I ask a couple of questions, see if I can help? Bam. Now we're in the DM script.
Okay.
All right. Simple solutions to complex problems. Let's make those changes. Report back next week.
You got it.
All right, boss lady. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Julian, what's up?
What's up, man?
Tell me some wins. You got a smile on your face. You got some good shit going on.
I'm always smile, man. Yeah, I closed 2 clients this week.
Let's go.
I had to go. So one came back from last week and he came back and closed. So I have a few questions for that. So you remember we talked about the 2,000 or 3,000?
Yes, sir.
So I had 2 different situations. One, the guy for his son want to fix the foreign, doesn't matter what. It was $3,000 and then he disappeared for 4 days. And then I said him, what's up, man? Any news about the program? And he said, yes, well, really interesting. So I don't know. We went on the call one more time and I asked him, what's the problem actually? It's the money. What's the problem? Tell me why you don't go if you're so interested in the program. So he said, yeah, I want to fix the forehand, I want to fix the back, and I want to fix the serve. So it's 3,000. So in the future, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay, I'm ready to go for the forehand and backhand for 4,000. And then he closed automatically. That the second I said that, yes, bam, just take the credit card so you don't just run away. Okay, so maybe I could do better, but still. So this is one story. After I will go to the punch. Second one. So I went through the call. Everything is fine. I said $3,000. Blah blah blah. as you say, I lead him to the credit card, and then bam, he's getting the link, and he say 3,000. You say 2,000, no? I said no, 5,000 for both of the shot, and one shot is 3,000. And then he went through and paid, no problem. My question is tricky now. It's like both of them signed for a program for 2,000 each. You know what I mean? In their mind.
Yeah.
So it means that maybe it's easier to sell by 2,000. So the guy was ready to pay 2,000, but I pushed him to the 3,000. But maybe before that, if I was saying 3,000, he wouldn't go to the credit card. That's my question. What do you think?
Yeah. So basically they thought, so you basically said it's actually more expensive to do both. So you basically said, tell me how you pitched it to the second guy again.
The second guy, I say, okay, so for the forehand, most of the players are taking the ground stroke, forehand and backhand. So for this is $5,000. But because I see that your problem is only in the forehand, for you specifically, I'm ready to fix your forehand for $3,000. And
Done.
he understand, and then he understand 2,000.
Oh, okay.
And then when I send the link, he say 3,000. Say yes, I told you one shot 3,000 and two it's 5,000.
Yeah.
But he continued and paid, so it was fine.
Yeah.
But the question is, because he understands the 2,000, maybe he went through it or not. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think so. What I think you should do is I think you should leverage the fact of the 5,000. So like the fact that they both closed thinking it was more expensive. So I think you should leverage the fact that it's forehand and backhand is 5,000. But for you specifically, you don't need the 5,000. You don't need to fix both. So for you, I'll do it for 3,000. We'll fix your forehand.
Okay.
Because wait, do you have a package where you fix their forehand and their backhand for 5,000, or did you just make that up?
I just made up every day something.
Okay, so
I feel the guys behind everything.
Yeah. It's good, bro. It's good. You're making shit up as you go. You're an entrepreneur. It's fine. But then check this out. So you could do the 3,000 for just the forehand, but then it was like, oh, I want the forehand and the backhand. You're like, okay, I'll do the forehand and the backhand for 4,000. Boom. You sell 4,000. You know?
Yes.
So yeah, use that.
So yes, I'll use it. Okay. My second question is about the CTA.
You're a funny guy, bro. I like you.
So my second question, it's about the CTA. Do you think they are dead? Like my CTA in all my video is like, if you want a full video about the forehand, comment forehand, I'll send you a freebie. They get a freebie and then I start talking with them. And I feel that I'm getting less and less comment on that. And in my last video, I made a before and after. By the way, the first time I make the before and after video, I say I have to make it because it's too important. And I got like a lot of comments, MFX, like if you want to fix your forehand, so I have a ton of leads. Shitty leads because I all broken, but still a ton of leads. So my question, do you think that Instagram is slowing down a little bit the videos because of the CTA and better to put it in the caption, or fuck it, continue to put my face there and say if you want a full video about the forehand?
I think the answer is not one or the other. I think the answer is both, because there's some videos, bro, that like my CTAs will do like absolute dog shit. Like they'll get like no engagement. And then there's some videos that my CTAs will cause the video to go extremely viral. You know, so like I'll show you like some videos on my page right now. Like some of them I'll post that have like there's a CTAs that'll have like, it's 18 fucking comments, but then I also have some of them that'll have 891 comments. So it's not one or the other, it's both. I think you should continue to do them. And dude, like I think you need to continue to experiment with this format of the top and bottom, this type of stuff. This works really well. And the split screens, all it's going to take is one of these goes. Fuck. These are going very well, bro. They're good and the bad.
They're going well. I have one in the trial today already 50,000. Like they're going crazy. I still didn't put it out there, but they're going really nice. The alpha, and this is the before and after video. This is what I did to see a little bit how did the transformation.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck. This looks great. This is a good way to do this for your form. Took me 20 years to Yeah, this is great, bro. This is a great fucking video. Yeah. So long story short, it's not one or the other. It's both.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a comment forehand for a freebie. Also, I will say, Julian, if you're going to put the CTA as the first line in the caption.
Okay.
And the reason you want to put it here, Julian, is because when people are scrolling through social media, the only thing that they can see in your caption is the first line. So whenever you have a call to action, put your CTA as the top line of the caption. You will get more people that will reply just because it's the top line.
Okay. Another question is about should I pay ads if I have between 150 to 400 followers a day, like without any ads, and around 100 comment to 250 comments a day?
No, you're not even close. When people have accounts like yours inside of the $1 Million Mastermind, I don't get them to turn on ads until like I just most of the clients that are making 100K that have followings like you they don't have ads. We need to fix your fucking organic shit. We need to get your organic stuff converting. We're starting to. Like we're
Yeah.
starting to. So like we're making money with what we're currently doing. So we need to double down on what we're currently doing. And if anything, we're going to get some assistance in some of the messages that are coming into your inbox, but don't turn on ads. You don't need to. You keep all your money in your pocket and focus on converting these people that are already in the audience.
Yes, what I'm doing a lot is what you say is like I'm just not answering when people is broken. I just ask from where they are. If they're not from US, this or I already cancel them. And if they never work with a tennis coach, I know they are cheap fuckers. So bye bye, ciao. I don't waste time. If you never work with a coach, you're not gonna work online for $3,000 for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And my last question is by my my link bio. Can you watch it because it's on my YouTube also channel? I have good also YouTube channel that's working well. And I want to know if it's okay or it's too much.
Well, take this out, right? Because you don't want the brokies, right? Yeah. So take this out.
Because the guy of the YouTube, they all go there to send me a message. They don't have still where to send me a message, I feel. Like they don't go to Instagram, they don't go to TikTok to send me a message. They just go there to send me a message. Like
here?
They click here, they go to the school and they send me a message. Hey, Julian, I love your content on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And then I talk with them through this to my school community.
Interesting. And then they can join for $47?
No, not anymore. Now it's free, so they can all join and ask me questions, so I can take them for $3,047 done. No more cheap.
Okay, so then delete that. So then I would delete that. So the $47 a month. Yeah, this is fine. I think you can make this sexier though. Like if you're gonna, I hate doing link trees and fucking bios. There's a company, they've been up my ass. I don't promote them at all. And I'm not going to mention them on the podcast. They've been trying to get me to promote them, and I'm going to say no. They have a cool link in bio. I think it's solo. It might be this one. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. This one just looks cleaner, I think, because you can customize the background. I think if you're going to do it, I would customize the background. Like as an example, like for you, Julian, you could put in the back. I don't know if you can do this with this specific one, but in the background, you could put like right here, it could be like a coach for the top fucking tennis coaches in the world. You know, you could put a background that has like a bunch of social proof with like, you know, some of the clients that you've worked with and the rankings that they have, you know? So when people click on this, they're like, oh shit, you know? So I would sexify this because all this is just you in a baseball cap, you know? So like I would use this, no offense, bro. You look good, but you know, but I would use this page to sell more. So like I would have a bunch of social proof, some credibility on this page, some people that you've worked with, some results that you've created. You want this page to be, you know, a pre-selling mechanism.
So I have my wait, I write it down so you can watch it. I have my website, Olivari Tennis/MFX. So my program, maybe this one is better. Shit, I forgot the com. Sorry, olivaritennis.com. Right, olivaritennis.com. Yes, and then you have MFX. Yeah, so this is my page of like what's about the program and blah 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 and all the.
Where's the social proof?
I think it's I think it's in the middle, but it's not great actually.
Where?
Here,
one video. This fucking guy. The one video. That's it. That's the only guy you've helped.
So I have to put it off. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta bombard him, bro. You gotta bombard him.
Okay. No problem.
All right, cool.
Will be done.
All right, bro. Anything else?
No. Perfect. Thanks.
Okay, bro. Go make some money. Congratulations. Let's keep going. Okay, bro. Talk soon. Bye-bye. Doriana, what's up?
Hey, Brian. How are you?
Amazing.
Well, I'm so excited I get to talk to you. This is the first time I've spoken to you in person.
Oh, we love that. Tell me some wins.
Okay. So I've been doing this for, I think, almost 4 years now. I joined in November, and this month I'm at 22,000. I don't know how, like, it's wild to me. It's wild.
So, what did you join at?
So it was weird. When I joined, so all of last year I made about 90, but my average month was about 5.
And now we're at 20. So you 4x'd.
This is the first time. Yeah.
Wow.
And December was so good too.
We love that.
Yeah. It's very overwhelming, but I'm just like, now I'm like, oh no, what if it just all goes to shit now?
Yeah. You got this new money. You're like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, you feel like you're robbing a bank. You're like, what's going on right now?
I know. It's wild to me. It's so wild.
So cool. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. But my question is this. So when I had my onboarding with Alex, he basically was like, your content is shit. And so that's what I've been working on mostly. And so it's been getting better, I think. So I did a post in maybe like a month ago, and it was just like a Costco haul, and it went mega viral for me, for my numbers. And so I probably got about 2,000 new followers from that. So I've tried to recreate it, and I have I think I've done it about 3 or 4 times, but doing different, like high protein finds, high fiber finds, and they've all done well. but not as well as that one, which is fine. But my question is, when does that become boring? And like, how often should I be posting a video like this one? Because I know that the idea is that you want to recreate the ones that go viral, but then when is that like annoying? Because now I'm starting
Yeah,
to see, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of dying down a little
yeah.
bit.
I want to do. I want to
With
see.
that
I
one
want
that
to
I
listen to the.
pinned.
Yeah, I want to listen to the hook.
Costco without do not leave Costco without the following things in your cart. I'm Dr. Doriana, and these are the things that I stock up on every time I come to.
Okay.
Don't leave Costco without these items if you're looking to add some protein to your diet. Do not leave Costco without the following things in your cart. I'm Dr. Doriana, and these are do not
So
leave.
like the text hook, I think plays a big part of this. Dr. Doriana's
Okay.
Costco haul. The text hook, I think, plays a big part of this. I want to see another one that you did. Give me one sec. Where's another one from Dr. Doriana?
The one, yeah, that one.
Dr. Doriana, and this is your high fiber foods find.
Right.
No-
So like no text hook in the first 3 seconds.
Okay.
No text hook. So like if I'm a viewer, I have no idea what this video is about. Immediately, I've evaporated.
Okay.
You know. So I think the credibility in the first 3 seconds played a big role in that. I want to watch a couple other ones. By the way, your content's not dog shit. I will tell you that. It's fucking, we're doing good. Well done. We like that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're on it. I like it. Okay, let me find one more. Let's see. So we got this one. We had that. Is there any more Costco hauls here?
There's one more, and it's funny because I didn't even, it was very unprompted. Go up. If you scroll up, you'll see it. I look like dog shit. This one right there. Dr. Doriana's Eat This, Not That. That was the first one.
This
And
one?
I wasn't even planning. No, go down.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Buy this, not that, Costco edition. I love these oral wheat keto wraps over a regular wrap.
Yeah. So when I have a viral hook or when I have a hook that goes, Dr. Doriana, I feel like I have to call you Dr. Doriana now. You're not Doriana. You're Dr. Doriana now. You're fine. That's what your name is now here. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So when I have a hook that does well, I abuse it.
Do not leave Costco without the following things in your cart. I'm Dr. Doriana.
Do not leave Costco without the following things in your cart. These are the 5 high protein foods that I would recommend if you're on a weight loss journey, and then you just go into it, you know?
Okay.
So like, do not, and like, listen to how assertive you are in the tone. So like, I'm going to play you 2 different examples. So this is this is the video that went viral. Listen.
Do not leave Costco without the following things in your cart.
Then listen to this.
Don't leave Costco without these items if you're looking to add some protein to your diet.
See the tone difference?
Yep.
It's like here you're like telling me what to do. I'm like, okay, I'll listen, you know?
Yeah.
Let's do this one right here. And there's a significant difference in the tone here.
Dr. Doriana, and this is your high fiber foods find.
Also, there's no text hook and it's less authority. So like I think we got a fucking banger on our hands, you know? So how frequently and how often should you reuse a viral format? Well, you know, if there's no does it get annoying? Because you got to remember when your content gets shown on social media, the reason it's getting shown on social media is because it's performing well. I'm going to pull up Brandon's page because Brandon, this is one of my clients. He's doing about $60,000 to $70,000 a month, Dr. Doriana. And if he, as you can see from his, look, Costco haul, Costco haul, Costco haul, Costco haul, Costco haul. You know what I mean? Because it's like once he figured out what worked, you know, then he's like, oh, okay, I got this, you know, and then he just attacked and then he just doubled down. So I want to give you the lens to think through, Dr. Doriana. So the lens to think through is do not leave Costco without these items in your cart is a lens to think through for sure. And then you can have a bunch of different spin-offs of that.
Right.
But there's also how can you take that framework and apply it to different verticals? So you could go to Costco, but do you go to Starbucks?
Mm-hmm.
Do not go to Starbucks without ordering this item if you're on a fat loss journey. I'm Dr. Doriana, and this is what I order when I go through the drive-through. Date, you know?
Yeah.
So we can take that framework and we can apply it to different verticals. You know, where else do you eat?
I'm actually more of a Tim's girl than a Starbucks, so I would do Tim's.
There we go. All right,
Yeah.
There we go. You're more of a Tim's person.
Yeah.
You know, so there's ways that we can apply it to different verticals as well. So yeah, I would say a couple things to just consider is the text on screen is very important. So the text hook, I pay attention to the text hook. I think Dr. Doriana's Costco haul is why the text hook being on screen in the first 3 seconds is why it performed. One of the reasons it performed well. Second reason I think it performed well is because the tone in which you used. Tone makes a big difference for sure. And yeah, I would say you can't I would say, are you doing 1 post a day? That's your posting cadence?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say 2 of those a week is more than is what I would do if I were you. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, I think for now that's okay.
Congratulations on all your recent success, Dr. Doriana.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Danae, what's up? Tell me some wins.
What's going on? So I hit 100K on Instagram over the weekend. And since the last time we talked, we booked 3 calls so far this week. And the plan is to book at least 2 more. And I'm sitting at 9.5K for the month. So we're going to finish at 10. We're going to finish
We
at
dialed in the messaging and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Bam, bam, thank you, bam. So I'm back for more, Brian. Needs your help. So first things first is, I think this is similar to someone else who had this question, but I don't feel like my response rate to my DMs is high enough. So right now my opener is, hey, thanks so much for the follow. Are you here for the content or are you working on your fitness? So that's not getting a quite high enough response rate, I think. Like, so for example, I send 50 DMs a day.
Yep.
And I may be getting 10 responses.
Yeah, 20% is
Maybe.
typical. 20% is typical. If you wanted to change it up and you wanted to be more open and friendly, you could literally just say, hey girl, thanks so much for the follow with a heart. Like, where in the world are you from?
Okay, just like that other guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hey, all right, let me write that down.
Hey girl, thanks so
Okay.
much for the follow with a heart. Where in the world are you from?
Where in the world are you from?
Whereabouts in the world are you following me from? Question mark.
Okay. All right, got it. And then my next question is, with mini chat, I got a notification that I can't send messages to new followers because of my account. Have you run across this before?
I have. I don't know why they put messaging limits or restrictions on accounts. All I know is that you have to contact ManyChat support, and that's all I know. I wish I could be more helpful, but yeah, I've heard of that before, and all you have to do is contact ManyChat support. And I'm not even guaranteeing that's going to be a positive outcome, but that's the best possible scenarios that we get a good outcome from that.
Okay, all right. And then last question is, my plan was to run a 4-day challenge the week of February or the week of Valentine's Day. But yesterday on our check-in calls, something that was said was that, a 4-day challenge is super intense. And if you don't have, the bandwidth to do the 4-day challenge, then maybe it's best to do a 14-day challenge. And so I just want to get your input on that.
Yeah. Do you have the bandwidth?
I don't know because I've never experienced it. And so I want to.
Yeah, do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just jump into it. Yeah. The reason they're intense is because you have to come up with the trainings, you have to manage the group, and like it's like live trainings. Whereas like the 14-day challenge is like you just pre-do the workout plans and then you do your check-ins, which is like a regular cadence for you. So that's the definition of intense. But I promise you, if you fully execute on the 4-day challenge and you follow the blueprint exactly as laid out and you give it your very best, 4-day challenges typically will convert at a higher percentage than 14-day challenges. A little bit more intense, a little bit more work, but they convert at a higher percentage.
Okay. Because what you just listed to me doesn't sound like a lot of work. So I'm going to go in with a positive mindset. I'm going to execute and I'll come back and let you know how it goes.
Okay. Done deal.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Danae, I just want to say one thing to you real quick.
Yes.
What was your income last year at this time?
Last year at this time, I think last January was my highest month at that point. So it was like 2,000 because I just started in November.
We 5X that bitch. Hey,
we did.
Let's do that again.
Yes.
Let's do that again.
The goal is 20K by December 2026. So
you're gonna hit a lot more than 20K this year. I just wanted to remind you how far you've come because I've been your coach for a year. So I just wanted to
appreciate
keep that in mind.
I got you. I appreciate you, Brian. Have a great day.
Have the best day of your life, Danae. Good to see you as always.
You.
Mr. Carter Walls, last and not least. What's up, big dog? We're out on a walk. That's a different look for Carter.
Yeah, sorry we had to we brought Elio out to apparently this is where they shot Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'm playing Captain Black Sparrow today.
Hell yeah, brother. I love it.
Okay, dude, I signed one more client today. We'll be at 10 G's for the day.
Wow.
I know when we first talked, it's wild, man. Yes, pretty good. And we were aiming for 20. I remember when we first talked, like we've been in this since just before Black Friday. And I was like, I want to hit 20K. Before January kind of thing. Didn't quite get, I think we got 16 in December. We could, if I just like light up a little bit for the next few days, like might be able to push to 30, probably 25 realistically. That's where we're at right now.
We did it, Carter. You made the right decision. You hired the right coach. Let's go.
Dude, it's wild, man. Like fully paid this program off a long time ago. So I appreciate you, man.
Happy to be of service.
And thank you. I could finally start paying Brittany.
I love that.
You want me to ask you real quick, is there a specific spot where you do those split screen posts? Because she is not quite sure what direction to go with it or how to make it happen.
Yeah. So I don't edit my own, but I know that they're done in CapCut. I can get somebody on my team to record a video of how they do it. Give me 24 hours and I will post that in the community.
Sorry, yeah. And then birthday coming up, I kind of talked to Sam and Janelle about my birthday's on Valentine's Day. So I was going to do some sort of, I referenced the fact that you did like, 36 or 37% off or whatever age you are. I said, but I'm not doing no 48. I'm not doing no 48% off, right? I'm about to turn 48. So we were kind of thinking something along the lines of like happy 30th birthday or happy 25th birthday, just joking, I'm 48, but you get 25 or 30% off or whatever it is, something like that. Just wanted to get your thoughts on what a reasonable number is there, if I should do something there.
What if you changed it up? What if you said, I'm turning 48 today, and to celebrate turning 48, I'm going to give away a $480 credit to 10 people that comment happy birthday on this post?
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
$480 credit. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That sounds
That's
sexy.
very nice.
Also, I'm just going to throw this out there. Maybe the reason that you're such a heartthrob is you were born on Valentine's Day.
That might be it. People ask me if I like having my birthday on Valentine's Day, and I say it depends on the woman I'm with at the time, man. Sometimes it gets to be my birthday. Sometimes it has to be Valentine's Day.
I respect it. I respect it. Sorry, I got dad jokes. I apologize.
Other question I was going to ask you was just in regards to when I have like a couple that comes on that wants to train with me. So my program, I usually present it as $24.97 USD. And then if they're from Canada, I'll say, you know what, man, I'll hook you up. We'll do it in Canadian dollars. But then I have a couple trying to figure out what price point might work for them. But yeah, so typically I'll do $24.97 Canadian per person. Just wondering what discount to give them if they both sign on.
Yeah. So I would say like a 20% discount would be like reasonable. So if it's $24.97 each, it would be $5K. So the way that I would position it, it'd be like, if you guys, typically speaking, to take on 2 people at once, it'd be $24,790 each. So that'd be $5K. But if you guys both join today and you both commit to your fitness journey, I'll give it to you both for, $39.97.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. All right, man. I feel bad it's all cutting out and stuff. So I'm going to cut it off there and I'll catch you next time. But thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, congratulations on a $10,000 day, bro. I'm super, super, super happy for you. That's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you, Brian.
Talk to you soon, Carter. Peace out. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I just want to remind you guys that we are doing the Content to Cash Challenge, and that's going to be a 3-day long masterclass. So if you guys even enjoyed a little bit of me looking at the content on even Dr. Doriana's page or looking at, Julian, Captain Tennis over here, you enjoyed a little bit of that, we're going to pull back the curtains. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing on social media. Right now on social media, in the last 30 days, we've generated 45.4 million views on my account. Only 6% of that has come from ads. So it's 40 million organic views. So if you guys want to see how we're doing it, get the Content to Cash Challenge. We're pouring everything that we have into that challenge. It's going to be fire. Peace, love, and protein. Love you guys. Thanks you guys for being my clients, and I'll talk to you guys in the next Podchats. Bye-bye for now. See y'all. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at @TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.